sure.
Cool. Last time we talked about the Ditto, right? That
Yep.
was when we went over some combo trees on like a normal stage, and then we covered essentially FD in its entirety and kind of like how to approach um, like combo stuff. It's like I think we
Hmm.
didn't necessarily specifically cover it, but I think the ideas that we ended up covering were like, you do this certain thing at a certain percent, and this is like the flow chart. But I think we also got a little bit into like what would make that decision like a thing that you'd want to put in the flow chart. Like for example, you grab someone at like 80%, and you're like, damn, my up smash doesn't kill. Nair isn't that good of a hit. What are things that I can do that will like let me get them to the point where they will die? And it's like, okay, well, we kind of came to the conclusion that like you could do the short hop fair tech chase because once you get a regrab after that, you could actually up smash and kill them, or like or you could do like wave dash up tilt, and if they DI in on the up tilt, then they just get up tilt upper and die and stuff, right? And so like we ended up covering some more like fundamental approach things with combos, which I think was valuable. But honestly, I think that was it. How has that stuff been going?
Yeah, so I did a lot of work on the FD Punish game.
Nice.
Um, just like in Uncle Punch,
Mm.
I would set up like certain DIs or like just try to raw chain grab uh the spacey, and then I did like a lot of work at like kill percent or like
Mm-hmm.
below kill percent to see if I could like get from like 70 to a kill.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, I think that helped a lot. Like I could
Nice.
tell, like even not on FD, like the punish game still kind of translated.
I agree. I definitely having an idea. I think it's about like when you have the approach with looking at like I want to get them to kill percent. When that you make that like the thing that you look at combos through, I feel like it leans a lot in or it lends a lot in other stages. It's like I could do this specific thing that'll make them die to up smash, and I think it'll lead into it, so I'm gonna do it. And then, like I think it's super valuable.
Yeah. So like at 60%, I'm like, all right, there's like a certain set of moves that gets me a kill here.
Yeah.
Whereas I would get like people to 150% and I would still be doing like some random stuff that doesn't kill.
Yeah, dash attacking at
uh
150.
yeah, so I just started looking for like straight up the kill
Mhm.
setup, and that
Nice.
like helped a ton.
Yeah, I
And
think that's
then
really
I
good.
also did like just an insane amount of tech chase
Mm-hmm.
practice, just like raw tech chasing.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Um, I even did it like I have like an app on my phone
Oh,
to
dude,
just
I've heard
practice
of
tech
that.
chasing.
Yeah, yeah. I think Zamly's talked about that, where it's like, I
Mm.
think you like swipe in the direction. It's like up for tech in place, left and right for the rolls, obviously, and then like down or
Yeah,
something for mistech. Yeah.
I have it like I even play it like on the like Google Chrome like
Mm-hmm.
browser,
Yeah, yeah,
and it's just like it's actually so helpful.
yeah. No, that's
Like
sick.
yeah, so like I started out like super low scores, but then I just like
Yeah,
I
better.
don't know, something clicked almost,
You
and then
started. Yep. No, that's sick.
yeah.
That's really cool. I think that's all great. You're gonna be stuck
Uh,
in the tech chase practice loop for your entire melee career, so definitely get used to
yeah,
it now.
yeah, I know. It's just
It's a
melee is
constant.
just all tech chasing.
Yeah, it's literally you will never be like I'm good at tech chasing. I'm not gonna practice it because the moment you do that, you'll miss 7 in a row and be like, I gotta practice tech chasing.
Yeah, and then if you miss something, you just like die like
Yep.
immediately. They just like spot dodge shine you and kill you.
Yeah, it's like okay, I will never stop practicing tech chases in my entire life.
Yeah, so that's been really helpful. So just a lot of punish game stuff. Um, and like I didn't really enter that many tournaments, just like random online ones
Mm-hmm.
for fun. But
Yeah.
um, yeah, I think it was just a lot of like raw execution,
Yeah.
punish game stuff.
Which I think that's really
Um,
important. You got to be able to move and do the thing you want to do before you like start doing all the complex stuff. Got to hit the
yeah.
basics well. I see that the VOD you sent me is for Peach. Do you have any thoughts on either this matchup generally or like the matches that you played with this person?
So this is online tournament.
Mm.
Um, I don't really know that much about. Well, I don't have that much experience in the matchup. I watched like Fiction's video
Yeah.
with Swift about the Fox versus Peach matchup.
Hmm.
Um, and I kind of know like certain concepts. Like if she's at the edge, she's basically dead. You just like
Yep.
back air her to death.
Yeah, I agree.
Um, and I don't have practice in executing the
Hmm.
game plan, I guess. Um, yeah, I just not a lot of experience in the matchup. So, like even like you could tell me like more of the game plan anyway, even though
Hmm.
like I've kind of studied it, but not really.
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about that now. Do you feel like what is like your general concept of Fox Peach? You know, what do you think Fox has to do to win? What do you think like Fox is like trying to avoid to not lose? How do you think he like does these things? Like, do you have any thoughts on how to like achieve success in the matchup, or what your
Um,
idea of success in the matchup would be?
so like getting her into the corner,
Yep, I
um,
agree.
and then basically if she grabs the ledge, like I've won.
Yeah.
uh, and then also like in neutral, she kind of only has dash attack.
Hmm.
So I think about using Nair as like if I think she's gonna dash attack, that's when I Nair. Or like I dash dance a lot,
Hmm.
waiting for her to approach and then I Nair. Um uh and then not getting hit is super important. So like
Yes.
a lot of dash dancing. Because if you get hit, you're dead. Like
Yeah,
instantly.
it's not good. Okay, I have a few thoughts. I think what you said about getting Peach to the corner is good. I think that should be one of your goals. Do you have an idea of how you would get her to the edge?
Not really. Just like build up percent
And then hit her, and
and
then
then
she'll
she
have to.
naturally gets to like
Yeah,
gets the edge.
I think that is totally reasonable. I think playing the slow game against Peach and making her, using lasers and playing evasive to get more percent, getting straight hits, and then eventually pushing towards the corner is good. Obviously, wave shining is another good option. That's just kind of assumed, but it's important to like be conscious about that. Like when you wave shine the Peach, her getting put in the corner is like a part of like the potential value that you could get from it. So maybe that'd be like, I'd rather wave shine a Peach into the corner instead of do like wave shine up tilt. Right? It's like I'd
Mm-hmm.
rather go all the way to the edge instead of doing one wave shine or something. So that's also something to think about. I think that another way to have Peach end up at least moving towards the corner is when you're playing neutral with her, there's a lot of spots where like if she ends up stationary in a position, so like shielding or crouching, for example, you can set up pressure that makes her feel like she needs to move backwards to end up being safe, right? And so like a good example is like, sometimes Peach is like dash dancing on the ground and she thinks that you're gonna, running shine because you dash forward and she shields. If you can like realize that like, oh, she's starting to shield or like she starts shielding and that she's like more stationary, you could do things to set up pressure in that general area with like maybe turning her back and like full hopping or like, maybe dash dancing outside of dash tech range. Those are like things you could do that like threaten her that make her want to move back to like put enough space between you to be safe. Does that make
Mm-hmm.
sense?
Yeah.
Um, that's mostly how I feel about like putting her into the corner. You talked about Peach's like main thing to hit you with is dash attack, but I feel like there's some details that we didn't really cover there, right? Like when Peach is able to dash tag, what does she have to be? Like where does Peach have to be able to dash tag?
Mm-hmm.
And you could answer that question now, right? What do you think?
Um, decently close. Like
She does have to be close. Is there any like you know vertical thing that needs to happen for her to dash tag you? Because
I have to be on the ground.
she has to be on the ground.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
both of
right.
us.
Yeah, you both have to be on the ground, right? But that's the big thing. But I also think that like okay, if you feel like dash tag is the only way that she can hit you when she's on the ground, then that means that obviously you're aware of this and that you want to like dash dance around it. But I guess the idea is that like it's only when she's on the ground, and pitch
Mm-hmm.
jumping has options too, right? She has float cancel
Yeah.
stuff. She has various float heights. All those things matter. Double jump stuff, drift stuff. Those are all important. And it's like, I think if you look at it as like when she's specifically on the ground, that her main aggressive feature in like an unreactable manner is dash attack. That's fine. But then it's like when she jumps, you have to change the way you view it, right? Because it's not the same. And then let's see. I guess I also want to talk about how you'd interact with dash attack. I think that naring dash attack isn't the greatest just because at lower percent she obviously has defenses to it like CCing and stuff. But even at like even just in terms of like hitting the nair itself, hitting nair on dash attack is actually pretty difficult because when she dash attacks, I don't know if you've seen this, but like she like ducks down, right? She like ducks down to like lean forward and do like her push thing, right? So that like makes it hard for your like nair to actually hit hard, like get the hard hit on the dash tag. Can you like visualize that?
Right.
So that's why that's with those two things. That's like why I don't really like nair, against dash tag, and I feel like if I had the choice to pick what I'd want to hit dash tag with, I'd probably pick between like running shine if you can set that up right. Running shine the whiff punish is really good. Shielding it is a thing you could do when you feel like you can't run away from it in time. And out of shield, do you know what you can do out of shield to punish dash tag?
Well, I know you can do pretty much any move, and it
Yeah,
should be fast enough.
I
I mean,
agree.
like, maybe ideally you would just like shine out a shield and do like perfect combo, but uh, I don't know. You could maybe mm, like up smash at kill percent,
Yeah, up smash that kill percent. I
uh,
agree.
grab if it kills, like up
Hmm.
throw, up air. But
Yeah,
that's not really a true combo, right?
yeah, not on Peach. Grab is a bit like a damn, I reacted late, but I got to do something kind of thing.
Yeah.
China
I mean,
Shield, you
I'm
mentioned that.
somewhat comfortable with shine out a shield.
Yeah,
Like
I think
I
China Shield's good. There is one thing though that you can do. I don't know if you know about this, but on Peach dash attack, you could do wave dash down shine and have it like true whiff punish.
mm,
So it makes it easier than like shining out a shield, right? 'Cause shining a shield really hard, and it's like imagine every time you had to shine on a shield someone, you could just wave dash down shine, right? That's so much easier. And so with dash attack specifically, you can do that.
what other I can do that Vershik too.
Yep, you could do it for Sheik and Peach. Yeah, I think
Like
those
those
are
are
the
the
only
only
two.
two top tiers. Like why can't
Technically,
Falcon do it? Like
you actually can do it against Falcon dash attack. Do you mean like why can't Falcon do it against Peach?
or
Or
like why can't you do it against Falcon most of the time? Like if you
it's just if you can't do it against Falcon, like in this, because generally with Falcon, he'd be hitting your shield with like an aerial or
oh
something,
yeah.
right? Yeah, and it's
It's
like
like it's a rarely like a laggy
yeah,
move where you
he
can
rarely
wave
has like
dash.
a laggy enough move to where you can like wave dash down and shine.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now Falcon dash attack, you can do wave dash down shine, but how often are you getting dash attacked by Falcon on your
Yeah.
shield?
Yeah, that's bad.
It won't happen all that often, but it is good to know because everyone messes up. So maybe he dash attacks their shield, and then you get a free punish on him.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, those are pretty much all the things you want to punish. Um, dash attack with up smash is good, running shine is good, shield wave dash down shine is good, and that's like sometimes if you want to, you could CC it, but kind of depends. I'm not super big on CCing it just because I think when you like CC, I guess this is kind of a tangent, but Peach dashing forward in and of itself is kind of like a mix up where she can either dash attack, do a delay dash attack, or do like run up down smash. And when you CC it, you kind of like don't have real defenses against the down smash. But if you're shielding instead of CCing, then you like do have defenses against it, but you're less mobile because you're shielding. That's not
Mm.
super important, but I think I would not like think of CC as like one of the things I'd want to pick if I had the choice. You know?
Is shield like a reaction? or like you kind of know that they're about to dash attack?
You just know that you're in the threat range for dash attack. Dash attack is
Okay.
not reactable. Yeah, it's too fast.
Yeah.
So yeah, you shield when you're like, oh, Peach dashed forward. She might dash attack, so I'm gonna shield it. You know?
Yeah. Or like you're just in a bad spot
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
just know you're about to get hit.
Yeah. It's like, oh fuck, I'm so close. I got a shield. Yeah.
Okay.
You have any thoughts on like Peach jump and float and all that?
I kind of just see them in the air and like start throwing out nairs. Or like if I'm far away, maybe I'll throw out a laser. I don't.
Hmm.
I feel like I don't really laser actually, but
I think
like
laser's really
in
good.
general as a gameplay.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Okay. We can talk about Peach in the air. I think. Uh, the only question I really have is, do you know how float cancel works? With like, what happens when she float cancels?
Um, I basically just know how to do it.
Uh
Like
huh.
if I'm playing Peach, but I don't really
Yeah.
know like the concepts. I know like she has lagless aerials
Yeah, that's pretty much
and
all that I
stuff like
wanted
that.
to know. Is if you knew that her float cancel like stuff has like the normal amount of landing lag instead of L cancel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If you know that, then we're chilling. You could. Okay. Are you in? Ready to
Yeah,
watch?
yeah, I watch.
Okay. Cool. 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 Yeah. This is something I feel like when Peach like grabs a turnip, do you feel like you know how far like the turnip will go when she does like the strong throw
Um, like yes, if you gave me like 10 seconds.
to like figure it out?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But
To
like in
calculate.
a match, in a match, if I'm just like playing around it, and I probably won't be able to execute
Hmm.
the proper evasive action, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I think that might be something like literally it would probably be valuable for you to practice setting up a Peach doing full hop turnip throw and just like practice like either deciding to run under it or like jump on side platform to avoid it or like dash back and like barely outspace it or like doing stuff like wave dash back and like trying to grab it, right? I think all of
Hmm.
those things are like you should like practice that because I think it's important to like have control over like being able to avoid Peach's turnip because you getting hit by this turnip just like look at the position now, you're just
S-
in the
s-
corner.
so like on the frame that she threw it,
Mhm.
are you thinking like, all right, this is where I do like a full hop back air underneath her and get around the turnip? Like before this, a little bit like as soon as she like flops,
Yeah,
a little bit more maybe like
from
yeah, like
here.
here.
Yeah.
Are you thinking like run in and like hit her?
Oh, it depends. So I guess the thing is that when when I like see her grab a turnip and jump, I'm like preemptively like spacing around the like throw trajectory. And then I
Mm-hmm.
like so it's like I guess if I want to be aggressive and I think that she's gonna throw the turnip, I'll like run under earlier than like seeing the turnip. Like I won't see her throw it, but I'll be like, I think she's gonna throw it, and it'll give me an opportunity to be aggressive. So I'll go early, like once I see her
Mm-hmm.
full hop. Once I like see her like hit
Right.
the go high into her full hop, I'll like start running forward. But like
Okay.
if I want to like play it evasively, then I'll just like say for example in this spot, what I would do is I'd like see her jump and then be down to like wave dash back right here and like potentially grab the turnip or like space around it or like full hop the side platform. And so I think
Mm.
if you're playing aggressively, you have to like go really early before she throws. But if you play defensively, you space like put yourself in a good spacing for the turnip, and then you can play reactively.
Yeah, I think I get caught in a spacing where I shield the turnip somehow,
Hmm.
or like she's already on me and then I have to shield,
Yeah, yeah,
and then it's bad. So I guess I need to evade it.
yeah. I agree. I think if you put yourself at like whatever the good spacing may be for turnip initially. Like if you were like, fuck, I'm dashing back all the way here, there's nothing Peach could do to like, assuming that turnip whiffs, like misses you, there's nothing Peach can do to like actually directly hit you for making that decision, because she just like can't get there in time, right? So we even like can kind of see that here, where it's like, if we're gonna assume that like avoiding the turnip would be putting yourself like the outside edge of this platform, look where Peach lands with her fair, right? She lands right here. She doesn't even get to hit you,
Yeah.
You're already out of the way. And so that's kind of what I think that if you do space yourself well initially, then you won't really have to worry about Peach hitting you directly.
Yeah.
After this, though, I think what you did was good. This is fine. I think what you should do when you like bear Peach, or when you like hit Peach out of the air, one thing that I think is important to recognize is that like when you hit people out of the air, they have to fall to the ground, right? And so like by virtue of that, they have like more time where they're like not really actionable. Because like, so in the Peach's example, she had to get hit here, fall all the way to the ground, go through the 1, 2, 3, 4 frames of landing lag before she could start doing anything, right? And so it's like, if you like take that kind of disadvantage into account, the way you play this position changes a lot, because you have a lot more advantage, right? Because I think you playing it this way, where you like full hop again, makes a lot more sense if you hit her when she's on the ground, because it's like she could do something quickly that could like hit you, for being slow. But since she's falling, you could like really take advantage of this position and try and play aggressive. Like maybe doing a short hop bear and threatening more directly, or maybe doing like dash forward full hop and then going over her to get center stage or something. Like you have so much more advantage that you like get to do things that you normally wouldn't be able to do.
Right. I could just like dash tag, grab, nair, right?
Yeah, like what if you just like decided I'm gonna do dash back up smash after that bear, and we could count the frames. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like your up smash would have just hit, right? Like that's a thing you could do.
Yeah, I guess I just I don't have experience like knowing what happens after this back air.
Yeah, but I think it's good to just know that like hitting someone out of the air, you have more advantage because they have to fall to the ground before they could do stuff on the ground, right? And it's a good guideline. And,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. This bear's fine. I think the instant double jump wasn't very good. I think that's the issue, where it's like, this bear's fine, shining, full hopping her is fine, but then you double jumping, like, if you like did normal full hop, you would actually be able to like pressure this bear, or not this bear, pressure this grab with like bear or drill or like empty land something. But since you double jumped, you're spending way more time in the air, right?
Yeah.
And so we see that she literally just gets to run forward, and your bear misses completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what I was trying to do.
I'm not sure.
It doesn't make sense to like double jump immediately.
Maybe you thought she was gonna jump out of shield, because I think if you think she's gonna jump out of shield, if you full hop, her doing like full hop rising nair would like hit you out of your full hop or something like that. If she does like something aggressive, you'd get hit when full hopping. But since you're double jumping, you go so much higher that you just kind of like get to come down on top of her. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's probably why you double jumped. And I don't think that double jump is inherently bad, but it's just like the thing where it's like, if you double jump, you have to change the way you play the position afterwards to like reflect that, because it's like you can't be aggressive after the double jump because it takes longer for you to get down. So, yeah. What the heck? Why did we go so far in the future? Nice. Yeah, this ended up being pretty awkward. You like put yourself right into Peach's like threat range. You see, it's like, oh, she's drifting forward and fairing, and you're like, damn, I gotta get out of the way so I don't get hit, right? But now look at what's happening. You're like all the way in the corner as Peach is able to like move forward, And so I feel like the issue isn't that you decide the laser, but it's that like you did like the dash forward jump laser or whatever. And I feel like the crux of that issue is probably not understanding like Peach's drift, like how far she can drift when she's floating, right? Because you probably thought that she couldn't have gotten that far in that time, so you thought you'd be safe moving forward. Is that like, do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think it's that, and then also like maybe poor control of laser movement.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't like. It's probably not intentional that I dash forward laser.
Yeah.
I'm just pressing laser. Like doesn't matter.
I'm just doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't think lasering here was a bad decision. A lot of the time I would have just done this laser, made space, and then just like double lasered again. But I guess the issue is that you like went forward with the laser, and that kind of like created the issue. Because now look what's gonna happen. You're right here. You know.
I don't have like a set like laser pattern. Like where I do the dash back laser and then like double laser
or something. Yeah,
I think kind of just like wherever I am, I'm just like dashing or whatever.
Yeah, I think if you can, creating some normalcy with like the way you laser would help a lot, because it just makes it simpler for your brain.
For sure, I like that.
With this dash forward stuff though. Or not dash forward. Peach is like float momentum forward. It's like she can like drift relatively far forward, like in her float. Like she literally went from, you know, here to like the Pokeball, right? It's like she went really far with the float, and I feel like you need to like have a good idea of how fast she moves forward and stuff, you know?
Can she react to me like throwing out an air? Like the first laser, then I just nair before she fares or something?
She cannot react. It's all, when Peach is in the air, it's all unreactable. It's all just a mix up. So it's like, if you did this laser and like, instead of doing this, yeah, you like could have hit her just for drifting forward.
Right.
And that's like a part of the mix up. Like, what if here, instead of, once you get down smashed, what if instead of like doing the dash back laser, you like dash dance and then just like wait for her to jump and do full hop rising nair? Like that's a part of the mix up too, right? So it's important to like think of it in that way, where it's like you doing this dash back laser isn't just the decision you have to make every time. You could just like play neutral from the spot you land in, right?
She also, can she move backwards out of moving forward and float?
She
like fast?
Not fast. She can, but she has to stop all of her forward momentum and then start going back and build up back. It's pretty slow. So it's like once she starts moving in a direction, she's gonna be moving in that direction for a little while at least.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. I think here it's good that you're like avoiding her float, but this drill like isn't that great. Just because if she like, well, let me look at it one more time. You do it on reaction. It's probably fine. Yeah, no, that drill's fine.
I guess it's hard to differentiate between when she's gonna do like a fair then land, versus just like a fair
and just do it in the air. You can't tell. That's it, right? It's a mix up. That's the thing, you know, because you can't like, you doing this drill wasn't on reaction to her. Like, it couldn't have been on reaction to her dropping float, or she could have like moved out of the way. You did it on reaction to her like fairing, and you're like, I think she might drop out of the float, and I'm gonna drill it. But
so it seems like I drifted back my drill a little bit. So even if she did what I thought she was gonna do, maybe that drill isn't that good because I drifted back.
Yeah, you might have been too far back. That was
I
don't know. I don't think the drill's inherently bad though, because there are some Peaches that will just instantly like drop with that fair and you get a free drill on them. But I think that the way this is like a kind of separate concept, but I think landing next to Peach in lag is just like the worst situation you could end up in this matchup as Fox. Like that's like, you want to avoid that at all costs, right? And I feel like when you like do drills like this, it ends up with that being like a potential like outcome, right? Because it's like
Yeah,
maybe
for sure.
sure in this specific position, you know, that like didn't end up happening. But what if she like dropped from flow slightly later and then like started dash dancing and like avoided your drill or whatever, and then you'd be like, damn, I'm like in drill lag next to Peach. This is like weird as fuck. I don't like this. And then maybe you get dash tagged, or maybe she does like an FC Nair under shield and sets up pressure or whatever. And it's like there's a lot that can like end up like I wouldn't want to like roll the dice on a situation where I end up in the worst position I could end up in, you know, relative.
Yeah.
And so that's why I kind of don't feel that great about like using aerials in this way. But it's also like it's reasonable because sometimes you just have to whiff punish the fair. Like sometimes you
Yeah.
just have to go for the read and whiff punish the fair. But I think it should be used sparingly, I guess is the sentiment. Because you see what happens here, right afterward, you do the same thing, you see your jump, and then you're like, I'm gonna do something, and so you drill to try and nair, and you just immediately get dash tacked out of the air, right? And it's like
Wow.
that's the situation that we don't want to happen, right? You don't want to like do something like laggy next to Peach and then end up just getting clipped, you know? Because this dash tag, you're in the corner now. Oh, you just got faired. You should die. You're not gonna die though. But like, if the Peach was better at edge guarding, she would have grabbed a turnip, thrown it out, stayed on stage, faired the up B, and then you're dead, right? And so
Yeah.
it's like you just died instantly because you like did the thing. And so that's kind of like that is an important part of the matchup is like playing very safely around flow is important because it's really inconsistent and a lot of the ways it like ends up playing out for you ends up being pretty bad, you know, because it's the only way Peach can hit you. It literally is the only way Peach can hit you. It's just like how else is Peach gonna hit you when you're faster than her and like can avoid her forever if it's not like when you're interacting with her jump, you know? She just
Yeah.
can't. She can't chase you. And so it's like, okay, well, then that makes me think that maybe I should like play safer when she does jump so I don't end up in positions like that. Nice. Not good.
Oh no.
Yeah. Bear's really good. This is a smart bear. But then you laser forward and it's like, man, what if you just like full hopped with your back turned?
What if I did anything else?
Yeah, what if you just like back aired again or nared or like up smash? It would have just all hit. Yeah.
At least do something that has
A
not
move.
back.
Yeah, a hitbox. Tournament winner.
Ooh.
Ledge dashing's
Dang.
impossible. It's okay. Get up there.
Now my ledge dashing has gotten so much better
Nice.
in the last few weeks.
This is good. Oh my god! Wow, nice.
Is that bad?
No, I don't think it was bad. It's like technically a mix-up here. I just like thought that Peach was gonna end up on stage, but she didn't, and I was like super surprised. I think what you do is fine.
But maybe like that's not optimal. Like it's too risky for her. Like I could just bear maybe.
I do think that the way a lot of the Foxes approach this situation is they're just down to bear repeat over and over until she dies off the side because she's not good at recovering. But like it's like when you do that, the more opportunities you have to like cycle with bear, the more chances she has to get back theoretically. And so it's like, you know, it's not the best value to do it every time. So I think like going for reads that like lead to her instant death are very good. So it's like what
Okay.
you did here, where it's like, you know, you baited her by like doing the first short hop that like maybe you try and drift out and bear like or back arrow with, and then grabbing ledge after was like that was good. That's just like a read. I think you should go for stuff like that sometimes. Something that I like doing a lot that like functions a bit differently from this, but is also like an instant kill kind of decision. Is I start full hopping out super early and then try and beat her like right here with a rising bear. I like full hop, then like double jump bear her somewhere up here, and it's close enough to the blast zone to where she just dies if I hit it. And that's riskier, obviously, but it's like, you know, sometimes you have to make decisions that are just like this will kill instantly, and I think she's gonna do it because it's just, you know, risk reward stuff. But I think what you do is good.
Do you mind if I use the bathroom real quick?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's get back into it. Boom, boom. I like this invincibility play. This is really good. This, you should look at this and like internalize that like this is what a lot of the Peach matchup looks like. This is like Fox avoiding the fuck out of Peach, using like whether like vertical like prowess, so like going to platforms and like jumping away, or like using his pure speed just to get out of the way before, because you were like already moving away before she even got to you on this platform. So it's like the mixture of like vertical evasion and like speed is super important. And like you should really like in that bear, all of this entire like interaction, like this is what Fox Peach should be like. She should be like chasing you.
Play like this even when she's not invincible.
I agree. She should literally just be chasing you the entire time.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm sure you might, from like the lessons from Shep, you might have heard him say something similar about how like you're winning when Peach is chasing you, and you really are. Yeah. You really are. Peach like sucks at hitting you directly. You want to make her work for it. There's a few things that have happened. Again, there's like a weird laser. You should really like spend like probably 2 days just like exclusively lasering when you think that they cannot hit you whatsoever. Like put yourself at the maximum range possible that you feel like completely safe no matter what they do, and laser there. Like think, and then like work your way up from there. Be like, I could do it in more spots, but like really try and spend like maybe a day or two just super duper being conscious of every single laser you do, because this laser, like this is a dog position. You know, that should the Peach shouldn't be getting hit here. This should be like she lands with this fair and then just like dash attacks instantly, or like does like dash back float cancel bear, just beats the fuck out of this drill. Like she shouldn't, what's it called, be getting hit here, you know?
Yeah, that was a visual bait.
Yeah. It's really funny. And if you can, repeated wave shine is your best bet.
Just I can.
Yeah, it's hard because sometimes you get Smash Dad's way or Di's way, and it's awkward, and maybe you don't get the best wave dash. But you should always repeated wave shine when you can. Repeated wave shine into like turn around up tilt that ledge, or like forward smash or something, or up smash that ledge, are all like your best bets. It leads to your best positions almost every time. So I want to point out that something pretty interesting happened with your Nair and the dash tag. It just like your Nair didn't even hit the dash tag whatsoever. And that kind of like, I don't know, you space it really far forward. That is the issue. But I do want to point out that if we look at like the heights, look at your Nair compared to like Peach's head, right? Like your Nair is like, you see how it's like your bottom leg is like above her head. Mm-hmm. And it's not like you did the Nair later than normal. And so it's like, that's kind of what I was talking about, where it's like hitting dash attack with Nair is hard because she's like ducking when because you see how she's like pushing, she's leaning forward while pushing. So her like dash tag goes lower and makes your Nair harder to hit. Which is why we went over the other things that you would use to hit dash tag. This Nair's fine. I have no thoughts, honestly. Ooh. Oh, you're messing up a lot. You like messed up. Yeah. You're gonna try to do like dash back shield.
Cancel. I held shield, and then I had to hold shield again because I was getting hit, and then I tried to shield drop.
Yeah.
I missed it.
And then you like didn't move off the platform after like the weird thing happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you like weren't ready to play the interaction after getting nared, so you like jump air dodged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. This is a big thing too, is that like when you like see her drop, that shouldn't like be a sign for you to like dash forward, because Peach only has things that she can just do in place. Her doing like bear down smash, bear double jab, bear, you know, like float cancel aerial or whatever. All those things only hit in place, you know? And I feel like you dashing forward in spots like these are only really giving you the opportunity to get hit by all of those things and only hitting like her dashing back, right? And I feel like the risk reward on that isn't that great. just by virtue of she gets to do multiple things and you only hit one. You know. Nice. This is something that I do that I think is really good, but when Peach is put on the ledge, you doing run up crouch right here at the ledge lets you interact with literally everything she can do. And it's like if she get up attacks, her get up attack is set knockback, so you can always CC punish it. If she neutral get ups, you doing grab on reaction to neutral get up always comes out before she can like down smash. She can at best she can jab, but she's jabbing, right?
How do you? I guess you're within the spacing for her normal get up to just normal grab.
Yeah.
Just like
yeah, you like are literally point blank.
Okay, so that's where you crouch.
Yeah, you are crouching literally right here.
Okay, so you have to JC grab because
you're
crouching.
JC grabbing at a crouch. Yep. If she rolls behind you, you could do like dash back grab or up smash. If you're cracked, you could do dash back JC shine, but I don't think you should do that. It's very hard. Just up smash.
I'll do it.
Be the goat. If she like tournament winners, you could react to whether she drifts forward or back. If she drifts forward, you do dash back out of crouch, full hop, rising bear. If she drifts back, then you just like dash back out of crouch and set up pressure. She could do stuff like drop up B. If she drops, what I like to do is if I see her drop with fast fall, I just shield, and if she like does instant up B, then you just hit her because she's doing an instant up B and you're shielding it, right? But then if she does drop super low and then doesn't up B the ledge, you're shielding it, and so you just drop shield crouch again.
So I've tried to do this on the save states that you posted. I guess I just maybe it would be useful to just see you do it on the save states.
What part? Yeah, we could go over that. Let's finish. Honestly, I don't think we've gone to talk about float at all. How about I will do it right now, really quickly, and we could talk about it. All the things you could do. I should have the save state on my computer. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. It shouldn't be that fast or that long. It should be pretty fast. I mean, okay, my melee's just not running. Cool. Down smash flat, dash tag, float heights.
Let me look at what it's actually called.
I might not have it on this
low
computer.
Ledge.
Peach low ledge.
High ledge.
Was that one that I made, or was it posted in the Discord? I might not even have it.
Yeah, it's posted in the Fox save state by you.
Damn, I still don't even got it like that. Regardless, what I could just do is set it up right now really quickly because it's super simple. Recording, save position, CPU, record. That, and then this. That. This turns into...
Wave dash is hard.
It's... Yeah, no, with Peach to get the like fast fall to edge, you have to go really, really, really fast. I'm not used to that. That, and then... Wait. That, and then there's this one, which is...
Holy.
And then...
That's a lot.
Yeah. And you see how I press the shield button, and then I just teched it, right? It's...
Holy crap.
Right. You should just... If you should just see her drop, and you could press shield. That's all you have to do. Right.
Okay, cool. Basically grab.
Yeah.
And then like the float cancel fair,
Yeah.
what do? Just shine it?
Well, this when she's like doing like the tournament winner back and like floating, that's just a mix-up. So I'm just shining because whatever. But it's like,
Do like moves.
yeah, it's like you could
When
either
think
like,
she's gonna come.
like you could like see her. Let's see, I don't remember which one I had it on. I think it was Sport 5. 6. Yeah, so I could do this and just like, I could be crouching at ledge and then realize that she did that and then do something like that. Or I could do something like this and, maybe like start dash dancing. Because, her F's like doing like the float cancel is a mix up, right, at this point. And so it's like, maybe I stay there. Or maybe I don't know, do something freaky and like run off Shine Bear out of the air. Maybe I jump Shiner, But like, it is a mix up.
Okay.
So at that point, you can kind of pick whatever. Just try to
just do like your normal kind of edge guard.
Yeah, you start like pretty much playing like the mix up as if she was recovering and floating right there. But does that like does all this stuff make sense where it's like, oh, if she get up attacks, you can grab her up smash. You could do up smash.
I guess that was. I just wanted to see the example of the normal get up versus the get up attack.
Yeah.
I see now, like now I see the spacing where I'm supposed to actually sit.
Yeah, you get to be point blank. Yeah.
Okay. I was just bad at recognizing normal get up, I think.
Yeah.
Plus, I was at the wrong spacing.
I think if you can like remember what the animations look like, then you can do it. I know, I got tech skill like that. This is from back in my day. Back in my day, we had good tech skill.
I've been practicing this, actually.
I think this shit's so sick. Man.
Yeah, I've been practicing that a little bit. It's hard to do it on with the SDI, but on a normal CPU, I can do it.
Yeah. No, I love doing that. That's one of my favorite little tech skill little things. Okay, let's get back to where we were in this match. This is you killer, yeah, you killer. Have good invincibility play, and we're back.
How do you speed it up like this?
Tab. Yep, tab lets you speed it up. Yeah.
Is there a slowdown?
No.
Just tab again?
I don't think so. I'm holding tab. Or yeah, I'm holding tab to speed it up, and then to make it go back to normal speed, I'm just letting go.
Okay, I see. They should put that in the
at the bottom. I don't think they have it there. No, yeah, they don't. New tech.
Cool. That's what I'll take away from the lesson.
I can press tab. It's lit. Could have done the crouch thing, and then you landed next to Peach and we're in lag, and guess what? You got hit instantly, right? It's the only time she ever gets to hit you.
No.
You see, right? And so it's like, what I feel like you should have done after you end up in this position is like holding crouch is fine, shielding's fine, dashing back and going to ledge is fine, or like, maybe full hopping, right? But never just like straight doing an attack,
Yeah.
If you can, you want to play it like slower. Oh, you could have up aired. Watch this right here. Instead of back airing, just up air, yeah. Back air.
A good Sakurai combo.
Good roll to ledge.
Whoa.
Yeah, this was not good. I don't know what you were looking for, but when she gets to this height and she's this close, you just bear and you cover literally everything. You cover her drifting forward, you cover her fast falling, you cover her fucking doing whatever, as long as you just like bear from ledge.
Yeah, I think I just fucked up my double jump input.
Yeah, that makes sense. I respect the attempt. I feel like there's no reason for you to shield here though. You do this up smash, and I feel like I would just... What's she gonna do? Peach, like, double jump slow. She could up B, I guess, but... Now that we, like... I don't know if you saw during the... What's it called? During the, like... Crouch at ledge thing, but it's like... It doesn't matter, She's just gonna, like...
Pokemon
go to ledge.
Like this.
I know.
Where is she?
I know, she just... You can't even know where she is.
So, what do I do there? I, like, crouch?
You can just dash back. Just dash back and, like, set up...
Okay.
just like be mobile, because she can't actually do anything here. She's not fast enough, so it's like if you just dash back, you'll be fine. And then you could like set up like maybe doing a bear or something, you know?
Because there's just no way I can like edge guard her there.
Yeah,
She has
no.
too many like things, like
Yeah.
up B and stuff.
She could up B, she could like float still, she could fucking double jump away and like float bear or something. Like she has infinite stuff, and it's like not worth it. You could just kill her
Okay.
when she up Bs, and it'll be fine.
Just play some neutral low to grab ledge.
And then
something.
she's at 115. It's whatever.
Yeah.
She'll
just
die
do it.
anyways.
Okay, I see.
And you see, since you weren't able to set up because you we're shielding, then it ended up being awkward. And it's like, But if you're dashing, like, you know, dashing back instead, or like, you know, full hopping with your back turned, probably would've just like killed her. Yeah. Also, we see here again where it's like landing next to Peach. You know, look what happens. You nair, Peach is just like, I'm a dash attack, and it's just like, sure, it's the soft dash attack, but it still hits you. You know. But if it was the hard one, it wouldn't have been good. Oh. Full hop bear, nice. Nice. Run under. See, you got a whiff punish on dash tag. You did the short hop up air, which was not that great, but it's okay. It is, at least, all I really have to say about this is just know that when Peach is coming out of hit stun, she can float. And so she won't fall into you like other characters will a lot of the time.
Wow.
Right? I know. Just fucking imagine just being able to levitate, but but yeah, so it's like in these positions where you have to play them slightly differently from other characters, because other characters you just do it under them and you're like, they'll fall into it, it'll be fine. Peach can choose not to fall into it, you know? And so maybe you have to do like a full hop up air. Maybe you have to do a full hop bear. Maybe you just like dash dance under it because you know she won't, you know, fall to the ground. I don't know. But keep that in mind.
Or yeah, I could also just be mindful, like if she does get out of it, just like shield or like up tilt.
Yeah,
myself.
I agree. Nice, nice, nice. Cool. It's good. My God, what the fuck is happening? This is insane. I've never seen that interaction before. This is whiff punishing. I wish you kind of did full hop bear instead of fair, just to whiff punish that. You probably could have had a better chance of killing. And then the upper attempt was good, but you realized late. And then the forward smash was just fucking insane.
That's crazy. I feel like I didn't mean to do any of this.
Probably not.
I meant to do it. I meant to do it at all the timings, but all the moves are wrong.
Yeah. Well, it worked out, and then you got hit by fair, which is not good. This is something that I didn't get to mention because this Peach hasn't been jumping at all. But like, getting hit by Peach fair is like number 2 worst thing to do in this matchup. So, because it's a move that's it takes 14 frames to come out, and the way that she does it is super predictable every time because she's floating. It's like you should just like never ever get hit by it. I think like legitimately, if a Fox were to play the matchup perfectly, he would maybe get hit by like 2 or 3 fairs. Like actually, like I think fair is a move that you should just not get hit by. You know.
Okay.
And it's also like one of her best combo starters, just because it's like she gets like a knockdown, and she either gets pressure or like a guaranteed combo depending on how you DI or like a tech chase or something. And so it's just like her best starter. And like you shouldn't get hit by this random fair, you know. You're literally dash dancing to be evasive. This shouldn't happen. You should know that fair can hit that range and like play precisely around it. Turnip. You shouldn't get hit by this. This Peach did nothing to like deserve this turnip. You just have to shield. But you jumped. This is fine. This is totally fine. That was reasonable. I don't like the second upper though. These lasers are totally normal. That was like a cool read. But then once you miss it, you have to be like, Peach is floating. I don't know what's going to happen. And then guess what happens? You're in lag next to Peach. right? And now it's awkward, and you're doing short hop fair while drifting back, right? It's
Oh
like
no.
literally every time you end up close to Peach, look at the situation that happens after. It's so weird, right? Oh, guess what? You got hit. Oh, guess what? You got double down smash, tech chased, or turn up. Oh, you didn't avoid the turn up and you got hit by it. You know, all the things are just like leading into each other. You do the nair. Guess what? You're in lag next to Peach. She comes down on top of your shield with a fair. This is one of the worst positions in the matchup. Peach fair is one of the moves that like is relatively easy to get good advantage on, right? It's like, oh look, now you're in a significantly worse position. Oh, she down smashes. Damn. Try to shield grab it. Oh, and you just died, right? It's like all the things that we've talked about literally just went wrong back to back to back, and that's why you lost the stock instantly. And so it's like, these are the things of the matchup that make you lose, right? They're the important parts. Landing next to Peach and lag, and letting her fair your shield, getting hit by fair, you know? Everything just like went wrong, you know, and you lost instantly.
So fair on your shield isn't the end of the world, right? It's like
No, you don't
you
die
just have
instantly.
to hold shield.
Yeah, you don't die instantly, but you have to play a disadvantageous mix-up.
Yeah, because she just has like the fair grab and then fair down smash.
Yeah, she has
like,
fair grab, fair
whatever.
jab, fair down smash, fair like FC aerial. She has like a bunch of things she can do.
Right, and you're just stuck in shield.
Yeah, and it's like
You're scared.
yeah, and you like generally just have to play it with the intention of escaping rather than like getting a hit. So it's not the end of the world, but it is like one of the worst positions to end up in just because you literally just have no options. You just have to take it and get out.
Yep.
Good bear. Up smash. Oh my goodness, you had the game.
Oh, I lost the game.
No way. You literally just up smash. Can you see it? Your foot just
Yeah.
comes up and scoops. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. It was just up smash. Good avoid. Cool.
How? No
How-
way.
yeah,
man.
there's no. You have to like
No
SD or
way.
something.
No.
All right. Well, this is actually something important to talk about. When doing like trying to hit Peach like floating above ledge or whatever, something that Sammy says that I agree with a lot is it's like you want to what's it called? You want to like do your aerial falling because with characters that are floaty like Peach, you will never beat them in like a horizontal drift battle. They will just outdrift you and shit on you, right? But if you try and beat them in like a vertical falling contest, you'll win always because you're faster. And so it's like, you see how here you do this up air, and she just like is drift. She's just in front of you. You can't. There's nothing you could have done about that to make it not the case. She has better drift, right? And so it's like, but if you were like, say, maybe instead of grabbing ledge, you're doing like double jump falling bear. If your bear whiffed, you'd be on the ground before she would, and you'd at least have the opportunity to like shield, you know?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? All of that. So it's like using falling aerials to like interact with Peach floating near edge is just better than using rising aerials for that reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good rule of thumb.
Yeah, and you could watch and see how you lose because they're getting their time. But I'm curious. Oh, you land next to Peach and lag. You weren't safe, and guess what happens? You just get down smash instantly. Double down smash. Triple down smash. Read side beat. All right, well, how do you lose this still? This is over for the Peach. No. Oh, it's because you played the corner poorly. And then, yeah.
Shield drop.
Yeah, no, you just definitely threw that game down the drain, but...
So, not landing near Peach in lag.
Yes.
How do I do that more concisely? Not do that more.
It's pretty much just like change the ways you interact with Peach to like either put you at a safe spacing afterward or to like be more like intercepty. And so it's like the way that I like we're gonna go over less in time, but it doesn't really matter because I think this is actually really important to show you. I want to show you like a game of me playing against Peach where I was like explicitly trying to play very evasive and not like interact in spots where I didn't really need to. And I think it'll end up being more clear where it's like there's a lot of times where I just like fucking like the way that I like try to interact with Peach is just strictly different. Are these games against the Peach? Where are they? By fucking Samus. The fuck? Did I like look for character? No. Why do I have so many games?
Busy.
I thought I didn't play Melee. Why do I have so many games?
That's crazy.
Let's see. Where's the Peach? Where's the fucking... I know I played Valvez within this like time frame.
You could search his tag.
Oh, I can, true. Yeah, let's do that. Or I think his thing is Rose. But yeah, it's like the big thing that makes it where I feel like I don't end up in lag doing something next to Peach is I just like choose to not interact with Peach when she's floating super directly unless it's to like intercept her falling or what the fuck is this?
There's a bunch of doubles with him.
I did play doubles with him. Unless it's like to intercept her like in the air, so like doing run under bear stuff. Played one game. What the fuck? What the heck happened to any of these matches? I could probably also use me versus Malachi. Or like or just like running away. Like literally just fucking running away. Like that is like honestly a thing that you could just do against Peach.
Yeah,
that's like
I
completely
think
valid.
if I just add a couple more seconds of playing neutral, like the Peach will get tired.
Yep, and then you could just like
come in,
turn your back in bear, or just run behind her in bear, or laser some more, or do blah blah blah. Okay, cool. We have. Let's see. Let's pick. What stage you played on Stadium? Let's see. Let's find a Stadium game. I bet I get shit on this game. Of course. I don't want a game where I get shit on. Cool. We'll pick this one. And we could kind of see. And also, I'm sure there'll be many times where I break the rule and I'm in a shit position. I want that to be clear too. Oh,
Stitch.
Yep, he gets a Stitch instantly, but guess what? Look where I'm at. I can't even get hit by it. I'm avoiding it, right? And then I do the thing that we talked about in the lesson, where I'm, when you played that one good stock of invincibility, guess what? It looks exactly the same, right?
Whoa. Yeah, you're playing the same way I played invincibility, but like it's not. He's not invincible.
Yeah, right? It's like no diff. Here, I see him jump, I try to interact. I should have used Nair instead of Drill. Oh, look, this is a spot where I think you might have ended up doing something like to hit Peach. Where it's like here, after doing this shine, I feel like you probably would have bared. And then guess what? You're like bearing next to Peach and lag, thinking it might hit, and then you're in an awkward position. I just wave dash away, and it's like, I'm not gonna get hit. There's nothing Peach can do that will like hit me, Guess what? I get like I win a mix-up or whatever, right? He tries to chase me, and guess what? I just get to hit him. And I read him jumping, boom. Oh, what happened here? I thought I had him. I literally was crouching. I wonder what happened. I thought I was crouching. Whatever. Get fucked.
Wrecked. Okay.
Yeah, I like
it. Like it's such a clear difference in the neutral game. That's so funny.
Oh no, I'm trolling. I had bad defense. Oh, I thought I could live. If I had notches, I think.
Are there other characters I should apply this strategy to?
I think with most other characters, landing in lag next to them is not good. But I think that, like, with a character like Peach, it is way more striking because it's one of the few ways she can actually hit you. Like, that's, like, one of the things that she's, like, looking for at all times. But with, like, other characters, the ways that you, like, engage, like, the ways that they can engage with you are more varied, so they might not always be looking for it. So, like, you end up safe more often. But I don't think you should try and do this in any, like, you shouldn't, like, land in there next to someone in every matchup. You should try and avoid that if you can,
Yeah.
It's just more pressing against Peach because it's like, Yep, really good. Avoid, get out the way. I'm going to wait for a fair. And guess what? I'm just standing still. And I see him come down. I'm like, I'm going to whiff punch him with grab. Guess what? And you know what's funny? He even tried to down smash. You could see his down smash start, but he just doesn't have time to down smash. And so it's like, who cares? Look, this is the first frame. And it's just like, okay, whatever. Oh, I was unlucky.
So that fair land was just the 4 frames of lag, right?
Yep, that was just a normal 4 frames.
Whoa, and you whiff punish that?
So
That's cracked.
with fair specifically, since fair is 14 frames, you could just like if you think that she's gonna like FC fair, you could just like stand still and just like on reaction to the fair, what's it called? Like JC grab it and be fine against everything that isn't like jab or what's it called? Like jab and I think maybe spot dodge, but spot dodge is fine because Peach doesn't have a shine afterwards, so it's like you just get to shine after your grab and call it a day. Also, okay. I did the wave dash out of shield on the dash tag. I don't know if you notice it right here. I messed up reacting which side she was on though. Oh. Oh, good grab. Ups. Oh. Cool. I read it.
Very nice.
Oh, look at this. You see how he's like literally been chasing me the entire time? Like this is like what the matchup needs to look like, right? You want to make the Peach chase you. And if they decide not to chase you, then you have to like learn how to play the slow game. They fucked it.
Wow. These grabs are crazy.
Oh, you see how when he grabs the turnip? Look how the way I play changes immediately. I see that he grabs a turnip, I literally run all the way away because I don't want to get hit by it. And guess what? I'm not getting hit by it, right? Oh, that was a really good forward tilt too. Wow.
Holy crap. 6p.
I know, literally. Literally a 6p. That's fucking... yeah. Oh, fucking... That's sick. And you see how I did the thing that you did too?
Yeah.
And look at the position. Look at the position. Same exact position. She's bearing. I'm shielding. I'm like, damn, this position's not that good for me. Right? I'll get fucked. Nice.
Ooh, that was a good wave land.
Yeah. Because if I bared, I probably would have gotten CC down smashed, right? So.
Yeah, even if you empty landed, it would have been too close.
You got red to fuck. Oh my god. What am I... I used to play the game like this? I messed up. Nice.
Holy. People say that's a scene save, but they don't know.
But yeah, no, they don't know that I've been on this train. Dude, this is a secret thing that you're gonna learn more with lessons, but all the things that people are like, this is Xbox thing. I've been doing it for... I probably thought of it. So much of the Fox shit is stuff that I've like already been doing.
I'll bring back your legacy.
Yeah, I need someone to do it. All my secret techniques. Oh, damn.
I just need to learn how to L cancel first.
Don't worry, me too. I still can't L cancel.
Wait, let me see your L cancel.
Let's see. Let's see. Oh, 85? Not bad. Oh, look, we could look at yours. Let's see what yours was.
Mine's like 90.
Okay, maybe like, you're just the goat.
That it's 90 all the time.
So I'd be missing L cancels.
I'd be trying to get it to 95.
I got 90 there. 81. I'd be missing L cancels. It happens to the 90. I'm the GOAT. Never mind.
Oh, that's pretty good.
100. Oh my god. I'm just the best at Melee ever. 100? You've never seen 100.
Dude, I look at Mango's replays. It's literally 95, 98. Like, dude, every single time. It's crazy. He doesn't miss L cancels.
I don't get it. L cancels are so fucking hard. Okay.
I'm like truly practicing that.
It's, you know, I've been playing for 8 years and still can't L cancel. It's important. And it's not easy. But yeah, I hope the stuff, like seeing someone else do it, it like made sense. That's like the things that are bad in the matchup are bad regardless of who does it. I did it, and guess what? The same exact thing happened to me, right? So, and then like playing the match in an evasive way, it's like it was clear that when you did it, it looked the exact same as when I did it, right?
Yeah.
The matchup being played well looks the same regardless of who does it, and it being played poorly looks the same, you know. And I really like using that point because I feel like I don't think you have this issue, but a lot of the time in Melee, people are like, "Wow, these top players are just doing this thing that I can't even imagine doing," and it's like it looks the same as long as you're doing it well, you know. And everyone makes
Yeah.
people make the mistakes. It looks the exact same. Everyone's, you know, we're all playing within the system. It's a system that like, you know, rules these things, not like the player.
For sure.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for going a bit over time.
Yeah, no problem. I always am down to help us. I felt like it'd be useful to see it with a matchup
Yeah.
like Peach, where she has FC shit and a bunch of unreactable bullshit that's hard to like understand. I think it's really important to have like good visual representations of it to like give you an idea because it's hard to like conceptualize it. I think
Yeah.
it's difficult. Okay, cool. Well, have a good rest of your week.
Yeah. You too.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
No problem.